Hey there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of October, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Scorpio, if this reading resonates and you would like even more free extended readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every week only to my email list subscribers. You guys have been loving them. So make sure to click the link in bio or link in the description box to subscribe. Okay, Scorpio, the person that you're dealing with can be any sign. I'm seeing Pisces, Leo, Aries, and Cancer. Of course, they can be any sign. Now, the main energy for your reading is the Emperor. The bottom of the deck, you get the Grimalkin. This is a card which is unique to this deck. It's not found in other decks, and it's essentially talking about your higher self, your soul, your truest, most authentic form. When I see this card coupled with this card, these are both very intense cards. They're both major arcana cards. These are very, very powerful energies. The difference, though, is that this is you, your most authentic self. This is you coming in a very controlling and not controlling someone else, but more so trying to control you. So it's kind of like your intuition's trying to tell you something or guide you down a specific path, and you're looking in a different direction, or you're trying to force yourself to see things differently. We'll clarify in a minute and see. In the recent past, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the High Priestess. You're really, really, really dragging your feet here on something because your higher self is telling you just take a pause. Your intuition is really guiding you to take a moment and go inward and just be like, this is not the time for action. This is not the time for you to move forward. This is just the time for you to literally pause. And you're showing me I hear that. I'm not completely pausing. I'm not just staying stuck in place, but I am really moving very, very, very slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is basically like a snail's pace, but even slower than that. So you are listening to what your higher self, your intuition is telling you here. In the current situation, you get the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, and the Moon. This is completely different energy than like the recent past. The recent past is slow, don't move, don't take action. The current situation is like, let's go, let's go, let's go. The Knight of Wands is the complete opposite of the Knight of Pentacles. The Chariot is the complete opposite of the Hanged Man. So these are very, very polar energies, which I'm wondering what the difference is between the past and the current situation, which again, we'll find out in a minute. However, there are some things here which you're not seeing. Either you're choosing not to look at something, or the universe is keeping something hidden from you because it's just not time for you to find it out. We will see in just a moment. In the near future, you get the Strength, the Five of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. There's a little bit of difficult energy showing up here for you, tied up to the past. You're trying to evaluate and assess something here, tied up to the past, possibly why it's so difficult for you, why you're having such a hard time with it, but we'll see. Let's take a look at the main energy for your reading, which is the Emperor. The Emperor is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Wands, which you get again in the current situation, and the Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of stress showing up here for you this month, and the stress is coming from an internal source. It's you. You're stressing out, you're thinking about something, because you're showing me bottom of the deck, Judgment. There's a decision that I need to make, and I don't feel like you are 100% in the position where you feel comfortable making this decision right now. There's almost this difference between what you feel called to do, what you feel motivated to do, what the decision you would make is if you were just listening to your desires, your passion, versus a completely opposite decision that you would make if you were coming at this from a more controlled, more logical, almost more methodical place. And again, I don't know what this decision is. We're going to clarify in a minute and see. Let's take a look at the recent past. I want to see what this Knight of Pentacles is all about for you. And of course, if this resonates, make sure to subscribe to my email list for even more bonus readings. You can't find them anywhere else. The Knight of Pentacles in the recent past is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Star, and the Five of Cups. You get the Five of Cups again here in the near future. So you're really dragging your feet. You don't want to be dragging your feet though. You're showing me if it were up to me, I would just be charging ahead, right? I don't have delays. I don't wait. Like I know what I want and I take action fearlessly. But you're still choosing to not act based on how you feel and not take action based on what you want, right? Your desire. Because you've done that in the past, it's bitten you in the butt. It didn't end well for you, possibly with this person or with somebody completely different. Take it as it resonates. And you're showing me it didn't work out so well for me in the past. I don't want to make the same mistake again this time. And so even though I could charge ahead and I could follow or take action based on what I feel, I'm going to actually do the opposite. Instead of like charging ahead, I'm literally going to be dragging my feet almost to the point where I'm frozen in place, but I'm not. Simply because I don't want to repeat past mistakes. Let's look at the Hanged Man in the recent past. Oh. Hanged Man is clarified by the Hermit, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, you're keeping the energies frozen, but you know deep down that you and your person, whoever this is, you're right at the edge of a brand new beginning. You get both the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. These are two very, very positive energies. There's love, there's passion, there's excitement, and you're showing me like I'm right there. I am right at the edge. I'm about to like jump over into this new territory of a new beginning in love and a new exciting, passionate beginning. But I'm just taking a minute. I'm just taking a moment to really gather everything and make sure that I'm good internally, like with me, myself, and I feel balanced. And then I'm ready to move forward. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You're making sure to not rush into anything here. Let's look at the High Priestess in the recent past for you. High Priestess is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Six of Swords. You're showing me this is what I've been manifesting. And again, your intuition is really affirming this for you in the recent past. You're kind of connected both to you here in the 3D world, but also to your higher self, where your higher self is telling you, you manifested this. You manifested this balanced relationship, this balanced connection where there's a lot of equal give and take. You've also manifested moving from difficult energies, right? Like choppy energies, difficult energies into much calmer, much more grounded energies. And that seems to really be what's happening here in the recent past. You know that. You're kind of like, I'm right there. I'm about to start this like new chapter in my life. It is very, very, very positive, and you're just kind of soaking it all in the recent past. I love this for you, Scorpio. Let's take a look at the Chariot in the current situation. And of course, guys, if this reading resonates, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Oh my gosh, you've got 3 out of the 4 aces. This is really a new beginning for you. Chariot in the current situation is clarified by the 3 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. You and your person, some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You and your person are really like this new beginning. Bottom of the deck, you get the Wheel of Fortune. It's so, so, so positive. And you keep showing me like it's right there. It's right there. It's like so close you can almost grab it. And you just want to charge ahead, but you're showing me it's not time yet. So it's almost like whatever this energy is, this positive, beautiful new beginning, it's so close you can literally grab it. And you're showing me, I know that I'm like this far away from getting it, from being in this energy. I'm not there yet, but I can literally see it. It's like for those of you that have ever driven into Vegas, right? Before you actually get to Vegas, you see the strip, you see the hotels, you see all the lights. You still have to drive another like 15 minutes to get to the hotels and get to the actual place, but you can see it. You're right there. And that's what you're like when it comes to this new beginning. It's right in front of you. You can see it, you can taste it, you can smell it. It's like right there, but you're not there yet. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands in the current situation. Knight of Wands is clarified by the 6 of Wands, the Chariot, which you just got, and the 10 of Swords. There is a little bit of fear showing up here for you. Again, remember in the recent past, you're like, I don't want to make the same mistake I made before where I just kind of jumped head first into stuff and I really didn't take my time and I kind of just rushed into things. There is a little bit of fear here where you're like, everything is going so good. I feel like this is really successful. I feel like this is really going to work out. Things are moving. We're progressing. We're right at this brand new beginning. Such exciting energies, right? There is a little bit of fear of, oh, am I going to get smacked in the face where this is suddenly going to come to an end and it's suddenly going to stop working? And again, you're looking at it, 7 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, and you get the 7 of Pentacles again in the near future. It's a fear. It's kind of like you're like, this is so good. This is so good. Why do I deserve all this positive energy? Like, where's all this positive energy coming from? You're kind of a little hesitant of like, is the universe just going to come in the last minute and be like, psych, and just rip it all away? I do see this as more of a fear, Scorpio. I don't see this necessarily as an ending. Let's take a look at the Moon in the current situation. Wow. This is beautiful. Yeah. Get out of your own head. Stop being scared. The Moon is clarified by the Moon again, the Justice and the Sun. What you don't see coming is that the universe is really bringing in divine balance here for you. This whole, like all the energy that you're experiencing right now, it's not the universe trying to play a trick on you and then last minute be like, psych, Scorpio, taking it away. Not at all. The universe is coming in and really doing all of this because, first of all, you manifested it in the recent past. And secondly, the universe wants to restore divine balance here for you. It wants to balance out the energies. It wants to bring back balance here for you and truly make you so, so, so happy. The sun is the happiest card in the entire tarot deck. And the universe is like, here you go. There's no games here. There's no tricks from the universe. The only resistance that you may feel is your own internal resistance, your fears. Is the universe playing a prank on me? Which it's not. It's not. The Justice is an incredible card, and I love it. And I love that it's showing up for you in the current situation. Let's take a look at the Strength in the near future. Something flew out already. The Strength is clarified by the World, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you get the Two of Cups. It's a little bit difficult for you to trust love, isn't it, Scorpio? You're showing me it's like a learning process for me to open up emotionally, to really learn to accept love, to give love, to approach things from a vulnerable perspective, an emotional perspective. And you're showing me like, it's a cycle which I'm trying to close out. I'm really trying to not have this difficulty surrounding receiving love and giving love, but it's a learning process for me. It's a growth process for me to learn how to be in this new energy. It's hard. It's not easy, right? You're essentially changing your pattern of behavior that you've kind of seemed to be used to up until this point, but you're doing a lot better at it. You're getting a lot better at it in the near future. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups in the near future. Five of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the King of Swords. In the past, right, whenever you felt like you have a strong bond with someone or a strong connection with someone, it was always accompanied by resistance, by walls, by this person keeping you at like arm's length. And you're showing me this person that I'm with now, whoever you're interacting with now in the near future, you just have so much fun with them. The energy is so good. It's so positive. You guys thoroughly enjoy each other's company. And you're showing me like, I know that. I also know how things were in the past. And so there is this little bit of hesitancy of like, okay, well, my pattern in relationships up until this point has been one way. What's going to make this relationship different? But you still feel like this connection is different. You still feel like the patterns that you've enacted with other people in relationships, it's not like this one. This one is different. There's no resistance. You guys just have fun with each other. You thoroughly enjoy each other's company. Seven of Pentacles in the near future. One card already flew out. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Tower, and the Strength. The Strength is what you got here. Your fear is kind of taking over here, Scorpio, a little bit in the near future. And it's really, when I say taking over, I mean it's getting the better of you. Remember we were talking about the Strength card here where you showed me that it's like a learning process for you to give love and receive love without walls, without resistance, and really being open to that. You're reverting back to a very fearful energy of, I need to be on guard. I need to protect myself because, this might end. This might not end. Like I don't have any guarantees. Obviously, we don't when it comes to relationships. And so you're kind of evaluating and assessing everything. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. I'm really in a vulnerable position here. I could actually get hurt. Don't let your fear take over here. Don't let this be what shuts down all this amazing progress that you've made and all the amazing energy that you're experiencing, especially in the current situation. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Scorpio. From the universe, you get the Queen of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Wands. This is such a deep bond that you share with this person. Not only are you attracted to them, not only are you drawn to them, you're showing me like, I know that this is my person. I feel like this is my person. And it's only a matter of time, remember, the Three of Wands, until we get to this literally new phase between us, till we level this connection up, we take it to the next level. It is very, 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 very positive. The only thing I would say about this, Scorpio, is do not get in your own head here in the near future. This could be your downfall. But Scorpio, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.